My first and probably my most important event I did to launch my business was an in-person launch at a coffee shop. I invited well over 50 people. I created an event on Facebook and sent out individual invites. I added photos of the products and photos of Pharmacity, where our products are made, and a little bit of information about the company and the standards into the event. And when I sent the invite individually, I would say, "Hey, Susie, will you be my guest? There's going to be a giveaway." I did a $5 Starbucks giveaway because people recognized that coffee shop in our community. You could do any that you wanted, but I wanted it to be something that wasn't pharmacy because at that time they weren't familiar with the pharmacy brand, the products, the business, anything. And so I sent out those invitations and I hoped maybe 20, 25 would come. I had three come. I had three come, but one did bring her mom, but they all ended up signing up. And so let me tell you a little bit about it. I didn't pay for the space at all. I planned it on a weeknight. I tried to avoid Mondays and Fridays because Mondays are hectic for people, and Fridays, at least in East Texas, are football night. So I think it was a Wednesday night. Created the event. I had three people come, and I did not have products for purchase that night. What I had were my own personal use products. I had gotten the biggest product pack I could get because I knew I needed like personal testimony with the products. And I knew if I could show them and demo them and use them, that my business would be successful, especially if I personally believed in the products, which I did. And so I literally had my bottle of shampoo. It was already open because I had been using it. I had my bottle of face wash, again, open because I had been using it. My eyeshadow, it was my personal eyeshadow. So I knew right off the bat, people were not going to be putting this on their body because the matte liquid lipstick was my own personal matte liquid lipstick. But what I realized I could do is I could open it, I could show it, I could explain 1690 doesn't transfer or smudge, it's long wearing, it's not drying, I've been wearing it all day, this is the shade. And that's the approach I went. And I focused on showing the quality of the products, the size of the products, the European standards. I talked about the opportunity, the fact that it was only $19.99 to get started, and they would unlock a 50% discount on everything. And so invited people to take a look at the opportunity in person. The more they were able to see and smell and touch and see the sizes of the products and smell the products and see the effectiveness and the quality of the products. I also took the ink eyeliner, drew a little hard on my hand, let it dry, rubbed it, showed them like it's long wearing, it's non-transfer. I did not have catalogs for everyone because at that time, budget wise, I was just getting started. So I had, I think, two catalogs that came in my kit, and I let everybody take a look, but then they had to give me back my catalog. I had the opportunity guide. I did take, I think it was my daughter's laptop with me so I could open up the website and so they could sign up right then and there. I think that is huge, helping people get started immediately, making sure they see those product packs. Those are pre-groupings of some of our best products with around a 70% savings, letting them see that, encouraging them to get started, right then and there, and you help them with the process. That was very, very effective. And that is one of the biggest ways I launched my business. So I did not have to pay a rent. I did not print out flyers. I did not send out physical invitations. It was all through social media. I built it up on social, created the event on social. I sent out text messages. I sent direct messages, and I had three people show up. And so the cool thing was, because I had initiated that conversation, an extended invite, some of the people who didn't attend the first time, I invited them to go ahead and come to the next one. They would go ahead at that point, they were kind of curious, or they were like, "Oh, I'm so sorry I can't make it," or "I was going to make it, but I wasn't able to make it." And so then I was able to say, "Well, I'm actually going to do another one in a week and a half. I had so many more people who wanted to come. So definitely I'll save you a seat." And they did. And so 2 weeks later, I did another one. This event took about an hour. I think I had like a little bowl of candies. I had the products on the table, a laptop, a notebook, a pen, a calculator, and my catalog, my opportunity guide. And I was just figuring it out with them because people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And the main thing was I knew that these products are great quality and this opportunity. So many people had a similar problem to me. At that time, my problem was I needed, as a single mom, I needed extra income. I needed supplemental income. And I also wanted to be present with my daughter more. I wanted something of my own, a business of my own. I didn't want to be capped off. And so many of the women could relate and connect to my why. So as soon as they saw that these products are good, they smell good, they look good, the price point is good, they're looking through the catalog, they're seeing so much variety, they're seeing the comp plan, they're seeing, one time $19.99 sign up, 50% discount, 50% commissions from day one. They wanted to go ahead and be a part of it. And so it was simple. And then if we go ahead and step them through that sign up process right then and there, it's easy, it's simple, it's not complicated. And then boom, we can go ahead and welcome them, launch them, take a picture together, put it in our story, that kind of thing. And so that is how I launched my business. I did online lives, and this was before, I don't think reels were going on at that time. But I only had Facebook at that time. I had about 2,000 Facebook friends. I was working 65 hours a week. And so I knew I needed to come at it from both sides. I needed online, but I also needed in person. And in person absolutely skyrocketed my business. And then, so those 2 weeks later, when I did that next event, all three of the ladies who attended, they were all challenged to try to bring a few people, and they did. They brought people, and those people signed up, and then we did it. And 2 weeks later, and it ended up becoming a social gathering. It was really fun. It wasn't stressful. We weren't in anybody's home. We weren't paying rent. We were getting together at the coffee shop. The coffee shop was fine with it because we were buying coffees. And so yeah, there you go. That's how one of the ways I launched my business. And that was a huge reason why within 2 months of joining Farmacy, I was able to retire from my corporate career. And so there you go. That's my recommendation to you, is whether it is at a coffee shop or a sandwich shop or a cafe or a park or indoor, outside, at your house, at a community gathering event, a church, whatever it is, I highly recommend you guys get what you have, get some products in your hands, let people see, smell, touch, try it, swatch it on your hand. If you don't have stuff for them to try on, that's fine. If you don't have catalogs for everybody, take your one catalog like I did and let people see about your business, your opportunity, and these amazing products. And I can't wait to hear what you're able to do with it.